Okay, everybody, we are in segment number 67 of Eugene's birthday special. We're going to play Jeopardy! Second Edition for the PC. Let's see how I do in this game. Let's go ahead and skip through that.
Hi, I'm Johnny Gilbert. Let's set things up before we begin our game. Normal game, okay? So how many people out there? Player one, what's your name?
Aubrey.
Player one, here's your buzzer.
Spacebar. I'm ready.
Let's do it. Come on.
I'm ready, Johnny.
From the Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy! Here he is, the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thanks, Johnny. Welcome to Jeopardy! Have fun, and good luck to all of you.
Thank you. I'm ready.
First round categories are as follows.
Let's do it.
Movie monsters. Business. Beatnik lit. Bobbing. Classical composers. And our last category is Judge Not. Player one, you start us off.
Beatnik Lit 100.
This 1957 Kerouac novel begins in New York City and ends thousands of miles later south of the border.
Player one.
What is on the road?
Exactly.
Beatnik Lit 200.
This Howl poet spent the last days before his death on April 5th, 1997, writing poems.
Player one.
Who's Allen Ginsberg?
Yes.
Beatnik Lit 300.
Gregory Corso's poem, Bomb, was printed in the shape of this type of cloud.
Player three.
What is mushroom?
Exactly.
I'd like classical composers for 100.
His period of work between Eroica and Symphony No. 8 is known as his heroic decade.
Player one.
Who's Beethoven?
Well done. Yes.
Classical composers 200.
A Freemason, this Austrian sprinkled references to masonry in his Masonic cantata and the magic flute.
Who's
Player one.
Mozart?
Exactly.
Classical composers 300.
When his Madama Butterfly opened at La Scala in 1904, it was greeted with hisses.
Player two.
Who was Giacomo Puccini?
Right you are.
Let's go for business. For 100, please, Alex?
This securities firm feels secure with MER as its stock symbol.
Nobody?
No.
Here's what we were looking for.
Merrill Lynch. Okay.
Oh, bobbing. For 100.
In 1997, this ex-Senate Majority Leader agreed to loan Newt Gingrich money for his ethics violation fine.
Player one.
Who's Bob Dole?
Definitely.
Bobbing 200.
He teamed with Bing in the road movies.
Player one.
Who's Bob Hope?
Exactly.
Bobbing 3.
Eric Clapton's hit, I Shot the Sheriff, was written and recorded earlier by this reggae star.
Player one.
Who's Bob Marley?
That's correct.
Bobbing 400.
This golfer won his first of 4 U.S. Opens in 1923.
Player three.
Who is Bobby Jones?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Pick again.
I'd like movie monsters for 100, Alex.
Footage of Raymond Burr was added to this 1954 Japanese classic about a big lizard.
Player
What
one.
is Godzilla?
All right.
Movie Monsters 200.
A documentary film crew in the Amazon encounters a giant snake in this 1997 film.
What is
Player one.
Anaconda?
Absolutely. Pick
Movie
again.
Monsters for 300.
In 1958, Steve McQueen played a teenager being chased by this giant amoeba-like mass.
Player one.
What's the Blob?
You're correct.
Movie Monsters 400, please.
In 1935, Elsa Lanchester played this doctor's hair-raising second creation and was meant to wed the first.
Player one.
Who is Frankenstein?
Absolutely.
Movie
Pick
Monsters
again.
500.
George Clooney and Quentin Tarantino wound up in a bar full of these creatures in 1996's From Dusk Till Dawn.
Player two.
What are vampires?
That was my guess, either that or bats.
Precisely.
Yep.
Let's do Judge Not for 100, please.
A cutting criticism or a violent closing of a door.
Player one.
What's a slam?
Absolutely. Pick again.
Judge Not 200.
Proverbially, to express contempt, you thumb this body part.
Player one.
What's your nose?
All right.
Judge Not 300.
As a verb, it's to disparage strongly. As a noun, it's rubbish or garbage.
Player one.
What is trash?
Exactly.
Judge Not 400.
From the Latin for to scatter, these calumnious expressions are cast on others.
Player two.
What are curses?
Good guess, but it's not what we're looking for. Player three.
What are aspersions?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I'll take business for 200.
The builder of a ship's water heater is this kind of maker, especially if he played for Purdue.
Anyone at all?
Nope.
This is the correct question.
A Boilermaker.
Let's go for beatnik lit for 400, please.
His Naked Lunch provoked an obscenity trial in 1962.
Player three.
Who is William S. Burroughs?
That's who we were looking for.
Beatnik lit for 500, please, Alex.
The poetry of Gary Snyder reflects the 10 years he spent in Japan studying this religion.
Player one.
What is Shinto?
Good guess,
Ah.
but it's not what we're looking for. Player three.
What is Zen Buddhism?
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
I'd like business for 300, please, Alex.
In 1938, this company, abbreviated GE, brought fluorescent lighting to life.
Player one.
What is General Electric?
All right.
Business 400.
Chase and this partner sold the first roasted coffee in cans in 1878.
Player three.
Who is Sanborn?
Exactly.
Let's try bobbing for 500, please.
Longtime host of The Price is Right.
Player
Who
one.
is Bob Barker?
Definitely.
Classical Composers 400.
Answer?
Daily Double.
The Daily Double.
Make your wager, please.
900.
For the 1910 season, Sergei Diaghilev commissioned him to score a ballet based on the Firebird.
Player one.
Who's Stravinsky?
Exactly.
Classical Composers 500.
This Venetian's first work dates from the early 18th century during his years as violin master at a girls' orphanage.
Player three.
Who was Puccini?
Oh, regrettably, no. Anybody?
Not sure.
This
Vivaldi.
is the correct
Oh, yeah.
question.
Let me take Judge Not 500.
From Old Norse for grin scornfully, you may do it over your enemy's misfortunes.
Player 3.
What is gloat?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Pick again. Now to finish off the round.
Introduced in 1959, this popular doll got in trouble in 1992 for saying math class is tough.
Player 1.
Who is Barbie?
Exactly.
All right, $4,500 at the end of the Jeopardy round.
That's the end of the Jeopardy round. Let's take a look at the scores. Good job, Player 1. You've got the lead. You're not far off the pace, Player 3. Player 2, you're in last place, but you get to start things off first in Double Jeopardy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for Double Jeopardy.
Let's do it.
Here are the categories for the Double Jeopardy round. World history. The L, you say. E-L in quotation marks. Herbs and spices. Facts. Genesis. And to finish the board, from soup to nuts.
I'll try herbs and spices for 200.
Though derived from the same plant as opium, these seeds are non-narcotic.
Player
What
1.
are poppy seeds?
That's right. Pick again.
Herbs and spices, 400.
The scientific name of this herb is Mentha piperita.
Player 1.
What is mint?
Ooh.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh.
Nobody? Player 3.
What is peppermint?
Peppermint. Had to be more specific.
How about Genesis for 200, Alex?
Noah took clean beasts and fowls on the ark by sevens, and unclean beasts by this amount.
Player 1.
What is by twos?
Definitely.
Genesis, 400.
In chapter 2, verse 3, God blesses this numbered day because in it he had rested from all his work.
Player 1.
What is the sixth day?
No. I'm sorry.
Poop.
Player 3.
What is the seventh day?
Exactly.
Seventh day.
Genesis for 600, please.
He was Adam and Eve's third-born child.
Player 1.
Was Seth?
Correct. Pick again.
Genesis, 800.
God made a covenant with this son of Terah.
Player 2.
Who is Abram?
Exactly.
How about world history for 200?
When Ferdinand VII died in 1833, his 3-year-old daughter Isabella II ascended this country's throne.
Player 1.
Spain.
Right you are.
World history, 400.
In 1191, this lion-hearted king of England captured Cyprus and Acre during the Crusades.
Who's Richard the Lion-Hearted?
No, that's not right. So
What?
Player 3.
Who was Richard the First?
Oh, Richard
Exactly.
the First. Foop.
From soup to nuts for 200.
Manhattan and New England style are two varieties of this chowder.
Player 1.
What is clam chowder?
Yes.
From soup to nuts, 400.
Once the food of the Greek gods, today it's a fruit salad.
What is
Player 1.
ambrosia?
Absolutely. Pick
Soup
again.
to nuts, 600.
It's the dish consisting of a meat fillet covered with pâté de foie gras, baked in a pastry.
Player 1.
What is beef Wellington?
Right. Keep going. You control the board.
Soup to nuts, 800.
Answer.
Daily double.
Daily double. Could you make your wager, please?
4,300.
Apple is the most popular filling for this pastry, whose name is German for whirlpool.
Player
What
one.
is strudel?
Exactly.
Super, that's 1,000.
Seen here, these nuts are also called filberts, for the saint on whose day they ripen.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue. Player one.
What are hazelnuts?
Right you are.
Let's take herbs and spices 600.
This aromatic leaf, used to flavor meat, soups, and stews, comes from a laurel tree.
Player one.
What's a bay leaf?
Absolutely. Pick again.
Herbs and spices for 8.
Answer.
Get a daily double.
Daily double. Would you make your wager, please?
1,400.
During the Middle Ages, merchants who adulterated this expensive yellow spice were burnt at the stake.
Player one.
What is sage?
Good answer, but sorry.
Oh, saffron.
That's wrong. What we were looking for was this.
Saffron, yeah.
Referring to their shape, these fragrant buds take their name from the Latin word for nail.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue. Player two.
What are cloves?
Absolutely. Pick again.
I'll take the L, you say, for 200.
In area, it's the smallest Central American country.
What is El Salvador?
Precisely.
L, you say 400?
Marty Robbins went to #1 with a song about this town and won a Grammy for it in 1960.
Player one.
What is El Paso?
Absolutely. Pick again.
L, you say for 600?
The orangutans on Borneo are in peril due to drought and fires blamed on this weather phenomenon.
Player
El
one.
Nino.
Exactly.
L, you say for 600, for 800.
In the 1540s, German adventurer Philip von Hutten searched South America for this fabled city.
What is El Dorado?
Very good. Pick again.
L, you say 1,000.
He captured Valencia in 1094 and ruled it until his death on July 10th, 1099.
Player one.
Who was El Cid?
Absolutely. Pick again.
World history 600.
This dictator's last battle was his defeat of Pompey's sons at Munda in 45 BC.
Player two.
Who was Julius Caesar?
That's who we were looking for.
I'll try bats for 200, please.
As you might guess, it's the only continent a bat doesn't call home.
What is Antarctica?
Exactly.
That's 400.
As it's nocturnal, a bat has only these cells in its eyes, no cones.
Player two.
What are rods?
Oh, yeah.
That's correct.
Bats for 600.
Like ants, most bats live in large groups called these.
What are colonies?
Exactly.
Bats 800.
Chiroptera, the order to which bats belong, means with these on their hands.
Player one.
What are wings?
Right you are.
Bats 1,000.
The horseshoe bat doesn't emit its echolocation squeaks through its mouth. They come out of this.
Player one.
What is the nose?
Exactly.
World history 800.
In 1584, William I of Orange was assassinated in this Dutch city, known for its blue and white pottery.
Player one.
What is Delft?
Right, keep going. You control the
World
board.
history 1,000.
This battleship, on which the World War II Japanese surrender terms were signed, saw combat during the Gulf War.
Player three.
What is the Enterprise?
Ooh, no, sorry. Anyone at all? Here's what we were looking for.
We're looking for the Missouri.
And the final answer of the round.
God made all sorts of these, including one of life and one of the knowledge of good and evil.
Player 1.
What is a garden?
Oh, regrettably, no.
No.
Player 3.
What are trees?
Exactly. Let's see how all the players are doing after the double Jeopardy round. Player 1, you've got the lead going into Final Jeopardy. You're not far off the pace, Player 3. You'll get them next round, Player 2. It's Final Jeopardy time. Remember, once I give you the category, you'll still have a few seconds to decide on your wager. Car words. All right, go ahead. Make your wager.
I'm going to take a gamble and go
Player 2,
$9,400.
your wager, please. Player 3, could we have your wager, please? Player 1, please make your wager. Here's the Final Jeopardy answer. Good luck.
Your Porsche 914 should do it at about 900 RPM. Your mechanic shouldn't do it at all.
What is idling?
All right, let's see how everyone did.
All right.
Player 2, your question. That's right.
Uh-huh.
And your wager was? Your question, Player 3. Sorry, that's wrong. How much did it cost you?
So Eugene's going to get $25,000 this game.
Your question, Player 1. Very good. What was your wager? Congratulations to the big winner here today on Jeopardy. Player 1.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing Jeopardy. Come back and see us again real soon, won't you?
Of course.
Hi, folks. I'm Johnny Gilbert. Let's just get a few details out of the way before we start our game.
And I will see you all for my next video. Next segment.